Okay, we're back. This is Amnesia, Machine for Pigs. This is part 6 or 7. Part 7, 6, 8. I don't know.
Down here, Daddy. Faster, faster.
I'm coming. So we continue to descend into a machine for pigs. I don't know how much more descending we can do in this game, because I believe... Wow, there's even more. This leaking world. The bottle of gin was empty. Sleep seemed impossible. Above the skyline of London, he could only see the temple rising into the smog. I think I might know what the issue is with this texture thing, so give me one moment here. It might be that it's this bloom effect, I think. Radial blur, image trail. Special kind of blur filter used during some sequences. Filter for changing color tones. Smooths out brightness. A kind of blur effect used during some sequences. No. That might have solved it. Alright. It actually does look a little better. I don't know why some of these advanced settings make the game look a little worse, but that's subjective. October 22nd, 1899. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehaired, and scraped ready for gambrolling and evisceration. The font is just I don't know. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high temperature venting from the engines via the boiler and series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine, there's a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature, which controls operations of the processing of product throughout the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is of the utmost importance in retaining product quality, and this also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined to a single solution: the removal of heat from some areas and the requirements for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat using the principles of convection regulated by the boiler and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction and superheated vapors in another. That's exactly like radiators. That's how radiators work. That's quite interesting, actually. We're kind of
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
Let's see what we have in our notes. Nope. Journal. The flooded tunnels. My mysterious friend is correct. The sewers are indeed flooded. To descend further, I will have to find the local... What does that say? Sluice? I don't know. Pumps to drop the water levels. The smell is almost unbearable. It makes me gag. Why should the saboteur have flooded the tunnels, though? What did he hope to achieve? Your guess is as good as mine. But what I was saying was that he could... Whoa. Hang on a second there, buddy. Relax there, buddy. What does this say? Sluice Gate 1. So as I was saying, the... You can see the Industrial Revolution, the process, or... Okay. I'm just gonna not... I'm not gonna Oh shit. He's here. He's here. He's here. I'm not going to pursue my my Industrial Revolution speech because I need to be prepared for all this. Where am I going? Oh no. Alright, fine. We'll go up there. I don't want to make too much noise because I know you can definitely hear the pig. You can definitely hear the pig. What? Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Okay. Okay, so there is a pig there. In case you can't hear. So the walls are still muddy. I don't know what this is. I'll probably have to Google it or something to find the solution to that issue, but let's go through here. This is not going to be good, is it? So this is the second area, the second gate. Oh, shh. Okay. Alright. So note. August 1st, 1899. Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitations. This is no Kelm, and I am no Eliyahu, at least not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperatures of those towers. Up here, where the air is hot and fetid, they become overheated, and their duality tears them asunder. As the other place flies from their cells and their vitae splinters. They live sporadically, turn from one world to the other, and back again in violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds they are creatures of this world. Then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds has driven them quite insane. I have ordered the affected areas sealed, and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now, the abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. Alright, so let's do this. You are here. Alright, let's open up the gates. Oh, phone call. Sorry guys, gotta pick this one up. I'm doing that. And I also can't wait to see you too. Oh, I almost couldn't get out. That was a close one. Alright, time to know. So the gate number 2, or number 1. Oh god, that fucking pig, man. Ooh, yep. So there's a gate here. Alright, fine. You know what I'd like? I'd like to not get notifications, but you know what else I'd like? I'd like to have some sort of bow and arrow, or a weapon of some sort to combat this pig. I'm just gonna dally dance here. Oh my god. Oh my god. At first I was like, that's not... Stop giving me updates and announcements. I don't care. I gotta stop accepting these group invites. Jeez. Wait a minute. This is not the same area. Okay, now I'm a bit confused. Right, so this area is open. Alright, looks like we're making good progress. God, stop that. Back by popular demand, the water monster. Oh wait, this is closed. Wait a minute. Okay, so let's go around. I'm gonna run this time. I refuse to be held prisoner by a pig.
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one. Mr. Anderson, you sound every bit the fanatic. Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement? And your engineer, this visionary with whom you embarked upon this course, does he share your views? Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for. And so you set about things immediately upon your return. Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree. And sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
Sounds like every opportunity they get, they'll put a pig reference or something. Every opportunity they get. So the pig was up here, right? I can outrun a pig. I'm confident in that. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm pretty confident in my ability to out. Okay. I'm out of here. Sounds like he broke down the gate, and I think he was supposed to do that for me to progress. The problem here is that these narrow hallways and corridors are probably going to prevent me from running away from this pig, because pigs, in theory, are fairly large. And oh, no, he closed the gate, I think. So the saboteur is being an ass. And there's a note here. February 17th, 1899. And I said, look, my darlings, can you see it? And they said, yes, Daddy. Yes, we see it. A tall, weathered cap of steep-sided pyramids, so like those of Egypt. Stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about, intertwining, the stucco, serpents that thrive about steps. A palpable sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten. And this is where the king sat, and this is where the priests lived. This is the house of the dead, and here, where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their heads, and they truly believed that the offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darling, perhaps they were mistaken altogether, or perhaps their tragedy was they could simply not spill blood enough to prevent the sky from falling in upon them. Alright, we have number 2. Without further ado, wait, is the telephone gonna ring? Is there a phone here? Nope, but I guarantee there are some serious pigs coming about. And coming around, and the pig is probably wondering what's going on. Alright, what do we have here? That's done it. Now I can enter the strange decontamination chamber once again and move onwards. The waters are pushed back, making the way to the bilge clear, where I can divert the remainder of this filthy torrent back into the Thames, where it belongs, and clear the path to the center of the machine. The question is, where exactly is it? Okay, you can hear the pig on the other side. So I'm going to stand back a little bit. At least I thought there was going to be a pig there, so... I forgot how to do this. Alright, so we have only one option left. Nope. Come on. Sorry, this shouldn't take me too long. I don't know what's going on. What? Dude. Come on, we've done it before. Oh, you have to push it. Wow, I can be pretty stupid sometimes, but that was just... For some reason, I constantly think that a lever has to be pulled down instead of up. Gosh. Think, stupid, think. Alright. Decontaminate me, please. Yay. And... boom. Open. Whee! Alright. You can stop that. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of a brain fart. Oh my goodness gracious, what the... Oh my god. A nest of wretches. Dear God, a whole nest of these foul creatures. No mind. My instincts have drawn me thus far, and I'm sure somewhere in this dark complex is a means of further descent. I will not see their faces as they go about their dark business. And yet, I watch them sleep and eat and play, and they are so very human, so very childlike. And I will not think of what I have seen, of the chairs and the cages, and I will not think of how such monsters may be what? Is that a typo? Sculpted? Oh man, I don't know. I want to look at the meat. That's actually kind of crazy. And the music that they're listening to. There's a lot of screaming, man. Oh, we can definitely hear some things moving. What? What? Wow, this is actually very strange. I'm still getting this stupid blur effect. Hang on a second. Oh, I don't know what it is, honestly. Like, I don't know what I'm doing here. Image trail, radial blur, shadows. I mean, I might have to reset, but I don't want to at the same time. Next video, I'll do some adjusting and see if that works. Cool? Cool. Alright, this looks like this kind of a dead end here. Well, not a dead end, I should. Oh! Alright, you can, let's lock this somehow. Can't. Okay. Oh boy. Remember, work together, sleep alone. Fraternizing will not be tolerated. Oh, you stay open. Is everything in there okay? Hey. Hello? What's that noise? Disposal tubes, emergency access only. Why is there such a loud sound? Actually, oh man, I don't even know whether to keep that open or not. Nope, get out of my way. I'm really sorry for the quality of this video. I don't know why it's like this, but... Alright, let's go. I must be doing something wrong. For some reason I continue to tell myself that I must be doing something wrong, and... Oh, well. Oh, I haven't even turned on the lantern. I haven't even turned on the lantern. Ouch. Ooh. It's the dark descent. More descending. I don't know which way to go. It's probably the same route, but... Wow. At some point with all this descending, you'd think that we'd reach the Earth's core, but... Oh, so it was the same way. Jeez, more. I think Felix Baumgartner should try this. Go all the way to the bottom of the Earth, or the core of the Earth, and use a jetpack to fly back up. Speaking of jetpacks, I hope I can get one. Bilge pump, maintenance access. Alright. From tie to spine, he placed his head in the vise and spun the wheel until the skull cracked and the thoughts leaked onto his shoes. It relieved the pressure for a while, but it soon returned.